I was recently asked about when I started drawing. How did I go about doing it? How long have I been drawing? And what are my drawings like now compared to how they used to be? Well, when I first started drawing, when I was about 4 years old, when I could just barely hold a crayon, I started making doodles and drawing dinosaurs and pretty much anything that I could think of. At that time, I was really interested in dinosaurs and space, and I would draw stick figures, and I would get a piece of paper, I would get a crayon, and start drawing stick figures, and it went from that to drawing more complex things, and drawing 3D shapes, and drawing more three-dimensional, and then making doodles. And then from there, I just stuck with it. And I don't have any drawings that are from my childhood when I was younger, because I moved so often that most of the things that I carried with me when I moved weren't things that was something that I could really keep for the rest of my life. And most of the other stuff that I had from my childhood was lost during moving or when I moved from Florida to Ohio. Things such as clothes that I used to have, souvenirs, all of those things are completely gone. I have a couple of pictures and photos, but other than that, all that's really left is memories. And the drawings that I make now, all the doodles that I've created, everything that I draw is mostly abstract and doodles like that. Although I do enjoy occasionally drawing a portrait or doing something more realistic to refine my art skill and to get better. I've always enjoyed creating things for fun, but also improving my drawing ability while having fun. And with that, I can just sit down, listen to some music, listen to a podcast, think about things, and be more relaxed. Because life was really stressful for me from when I was really young all the way up until when I was a young adult, and there's still things that I have to work on and improve. But I don't have any drawings that are from when I was younger, comparing, for example, how I started drawing 10 years ago to how my drawings are now. The oldest drawings I have are probably from 2012. I have one drawing that I did when I was in California, and I might have already shown you in a video that drawing, but if not, then I will do a quick overview of that drawing, which I'm actually looking at. I have it on my wall right now, and it's done with black and red markers on white paper. It's probably about, I would say, 12 by 16 inch piece of paper. And that was when I started to realize that my doodling was more than just something that I did for fun. I actually put some effort into it, and I ended up making something that I thought was interesting and detailed. And from then on, I just really got more and more into drawing, and to the point now that most of my day and most of my free time is spent drawing. And because of that, I like to do abstract drawings and doodles that are more relaxing, so that the time that I am drawing, I can listen to something that I enjoy while also being productive. So I get a little bit of both. So, sorry for the interruption. I just looked out the window and there's actually some sunlight out. It's been overcast and cloudy now for a couple of days, and although it is a bit cooler out today, the sun is finally out. And I think in a week it's going to be 84 degrees, so it's going to go from being in the 30s to the mid 80s, which is a 50-degree temperature change in less than a week, which is quite a change. But anyways, as I was saying, as far as drawing and how much I've improved since I was younger, I never really thought about it too much, at all until I got older. Because when we're younger drawing, we don't worry about what people think of it much. We just do it because we enjoy it. We do it for fun, because we want to be creative and we have these ideas of things that we want to make. And then as we get older, we change to where we think that we have to do things just so we can get opinions from others to make us feel good about ourselves, or because we're worried about what other people think. And I think if you just keep doing what you enjoy and have fun with what you're doing and focus on getting better at your own rate and not comparing yourself to somebody that might have been drawing for 30 years or something and trying to compete with them, just compete with yourself, and then you can get better and not have to feel discouraged and give up because you're not as good as someone else. But that's subjective, what they mean by good. You can have someone that can draw very realistic, detailed portraits that takes 200 hours, but that same person might not be able to draw things quickly, such as drawing characters and drawing people that are in different positions and drawing the anatomy, which is a different drawing skill, such as people that draw comics. When the drawings they do, the goal isn't to draw super realistic. It's drawing to explain a story and to show the person that's viewing it a story that can be seen. And it's creative in a different way that isn't all about how detailed it can be. So let me know what you think of this doodle that I've done here with the Sharpie, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and you have a good day.